tug-of-war on the stick. Dang it, one of them got it.
Good morning, everybody. We just got the boys off to school. Justin took them to school, and sweet Ava was still sleeping. And they got off to school, and I thought, that's weird. She must be tired. So I got her up, and we fed her some toast with some fresh raspberry jam from Aunt Mindy. And she still just wasn't being herself. And I thought, man, it's taking her a long time to wake up. And then she just laid back down on the couch and fell asleep. She has been so tired this morning. She is not feeling good. So at the last minute, I had to call Mindy and say, I don't think Ava can go to school. She is not feeling well enough. And we had to cancel some fun plans. We actually had it planned to have Hazy after school today and to take all the kids to the Butterfly Museum after school. And we had to cancel all of those plans. I felt so terrible. Cute Hazy got dressed up in a special dress, and she's been talking all week about going to see butterflies with us. And we had to cancel because sweet Ava's not feeling good and we didn't want a chance getting Hazy sick. So Ava and I have just been taking it easy this morning, just snuggling and watching shows. And honestly, as much as I have so much to get done, these are the very best mornings. Just getting to snuggle with those that we love, huh? So she's just not herself today. She's not been feeling good. She's been sleeping a lot, snuggling a lot, and we're hoping that she'll feel better soon, that this is gonna pass quickly and not hijack our entire weekend. Just hanging out, me and my girl. You feeling a little bit better now, Aves?
Mm-hmm.
What was feeling yucky this morning?
I was just tired.
Just tired?
And sick.
And sick. But what was sick? What was hurting?
Lots of food.
Your food was hurting your belly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you feeling better?
Yes.
We've got all the kids home from school now, so we thought we would show you a little bit of what our after-school routine looks like. We have a lot of things that we have to fit into a little amount of time, because a lot of times after school, we have sports, we have therapies, we have homework, we have tons of things that we have to fit in, but we also just want to hang out and enjoy each other, eat dinner together, go play with friends. So we try to have balance. Some nights we don't get to everything, some nights we get to a lot of things, and we just do the very best that we can, because we have to live a real life, even though we've got physical therapy that we need to get to, and vision therapy, and we've got music, and we've got homework, math, spelling, reading. So we're gonna show you a little bit of that today. Okay, so one of the activities that we do after school is our vision therapy. Ashton and Landon both have vision therapy exercises that they were given. So little Miss Ava usually just hangs out with them and reads at the same time. So here we're multitasking. Ashton and Landon are supposed to do reading for school. So Ashton is not only getting his reading in right now, but he's also getting in wearing his patch. So Ashton wears a patch on his stronger eye. This eye sees almost perfectly, and this one doesn't see quite as easily. He has astigmatism in this eye that makes it a little bit harder to see, and then his vision is not as strong in this eye. So when he wears this patch, it helps to strengthen this eye. I'm actually really proud of Ashton because he has spent a lot of his life having to do this patching, and this summer in particular, he had to patch for 4 hours a day, which is really hard to do when the only eye you're using you can't see out of very well. But he was such a trooper. He had the best attitude, and he got to earn money and treats. So he saved all of his money, and he got to get a matching hoverboard like his cousin Crew. Was that awesome or what? Mm-hmm. So when Ashton's done, then he flip-flops with Landon. Landon actually doesn't wear a patch, but what Landon's doing over here is also multitasking, because not only is he working his eyes, so he's wearing red-green glasses. It makes it so that this eye, his stronger eye, cannot see the red that he's writing, but both eyes can see the black and every other color on the paper. It makes this eye help because it's the only eye that can see the red that he's writing, but both eyes can see the black, so it helps them work together. And at the very same time, he's working on his handwriting, so we're multitasking there. And then when Landon's done, Ashton will do this very same exercise. We actually have quite a few other vision exercises that we rotate between. We've got some computer games with the red-green glasses. We've got some red-green glasses that we can use for reading books with like a reader. Lots of different activities that we can do for vision, but it's super important to help their eyes to have better fusion. So we try to get to that as much as we can after school. Okay, I know I haven't talked about this in a while, but I'm still going strong on trying to use up everything in my house. But what I learned is that my friend Jordan Page, who I don't know if you've followed her or seen her before, but she is amazing and she has so many tips on cleaning and saving money and budgeting. And one of her things that she does in September is called Shelf Timber. And she says to spend $25 on produce and milk and things to add to what you have in your pantry and your fridge and your freezer to try to use things up. So I went from just not buying anything to now trying to spend $25 a week. I really think I've gone through almost everything I have, but I'm gonna try to make it through the end of September. So for today, I'm trying to make an after school treat for the kids because it always makes it a little bit more fun to have a treat after school. So I found these in my pantry that, again, have been sitting there for way too long, and it is pumpkin chocolate chip cookie and baking mix. So I'm going to, on the back of the box, you can choose between quick bread, muffins, and cookies. What I love about these mixes is that even though it's a yummy treat, it still has protein in it. So then I feel like my kids are still getting some nutritional value in it. I'm going to pour in 1 container of the mix.
All of it?
All of it, yeah. Good job. Okay, I cracked 3 eggs. Now Landon's going to pour the milk. The recipe called for vegetable oil, but I don't have any, so we are actually using coconut oil. So Ashton's going to add coconut oil, which will work just as well. As long as you're not super sensitive to the taste of coconut, it should not be a problem. I love the taste of coconut. Ava's gonna turn on the mixer, just super lightly. Ashy, what's the very best part about baking? Licking the beaters?
Because last time I licked off the chocolate, and now I'm licking off the pumpkin stuff.
Got the pumpkin chocolate chip bread in the oven. We decided to make the bread because I did not have all the cookie ingredients. And we've got another rotation going on over here. Miss Ava's got out some fun do-a-dot markers, and Landon's doing his reading, and Ashy is doing his handwriting with his red-green glasses. Okay, another thing we do after school is Landon's physical therapy routine. After his 3 weeks are completed at Now I Can, they send us home with an at-home program, which is a bunch of exercises for him to do to strengthen and to stretch that we are supposed to do every single day. And there's actually quite a few of them. We have multiple pages. So we don't always have time to get to all of them, but doing something is better than nothing. It is so important for his ability to function. So we try to get to them as best as we can, but my very favorite way to do them is when his siblings join in. So they're gonna join in for a couple of exercises today and do them along with Landon. All right, Landon, you ready to show him your stuff?
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing he does is a hamstring stretch. So he keeps this leg straight, and then he bends this leg like this, and he tries to keep this foot from turning in. He holds this one for 30 seconds, but he can't have that leg turn in. 30 seconds on each leg 3 times. Meanwhile, Ava's over here doing gymnastics. What do you call that?
Yes.
Nice. Turbo with the headstand. Nice, Ashy. Lando! You're doing it, dude! It is soccer season at our house, and we are at another soccer game today. Miss Ava is feeling so much better. She's here with me, and Ashton and Landon actually are at Scouts, so they're not with us right now. Justin's gonna come straight from work and meet us here at the game. We're gonna watch Turin do a soccer thing. Ava, which necklace did you bring?
Cinderella, Snow White, the mermaid, egg, Ariel, and this one, Cinderella. And I don't know who's this.
Yeah, we have to look up her name. I can't remember. That was a good movie though. So you brought all of your necklaces, all 5 of them. Look so gorgeous.
This is Tiana.
Oh, did your friends tell you what her name was? Oh, awesome. Now you know all the princesses' names.
Shot!
The dogs are playing tug of war on the stick. Dang it, one of them got it.
Did you meet a friend? You're not sharing your stick, are you? We just got back from Turin's soccer game. His team played amazing. Justin actually got some cool drone footage, and if you look closely, there is a really, really cool shot from one of the players on the team.
It's hard to pinpoint which one Turin is, but he is on the field in that moment.
Yeah, they played so awesome. I think they won 5-0. They're doing really, really well.
So guys, what's crazy about the aerial footage of Turin's soccer team is it blows my mind how organized they are. I mean, those are 11-year-olds on the field, and I swear it's like I'm filming an MLS game. Like, they are passing the ball, one touch as they call it, back and forth, forward, backwards. There's such strategy in all that they're doing. I mean, this is a very, very competitive league. And so to see them in an aerial shot kind of moving the ball down the field and then striking and scoring a goal, it was actually really cool to see that. It's crazy how good they are at such a young age. I was never that talented at 11, that's for sure.
They work really hard and they have really great coaching. I think one of the funniest things about his game today is that Annabelle had a little friend, a really dark golden retriever. Oh my gosh, they were the cutest little friends. They were just fighting over a little stick and rolling around together. It made me wish that we had a friend for her all the time. Like, we should get a second dog, but I don't want another dog. So we need to find her a friend in our neighborhood because she had a ball and it got all of her energy out, which made me so happy. So we showed you our after school routine today. Well, a lot of it. We didn't get to everything. We also practice piano. We do some other things, but the truth of the matter is that it's impossible to get to everything every single day, and I've had to come to terms with the fact that it just can't be perfect. My personality is that I want to make sure that I check off everything that I'm supposed to do, and it's just too hard. I remember when the twins were little, I had a really hard time for a while because I felt like I had a lot of weight on my shoulders. There was a lot of things required of me that I didn't necessarily feel like my friends had to do with their kids, and it sometimes just felt heavy or felt unfair at times. And I know that a lot of people can relate to that because sometimes we go through hard things in life and we have to do things that don't feel fun or just feel like a heavier burden than maybe our neighbors. It was really, really hard for a little while there, but I realized that my circumstances weren't going to change and that I just had to make the best of it. So the first thing that I've done to try to make that better is to try to have fun during all of the mundane tasks. It's not always easy and it doesn't always happen, but I do try. Number two, I realized that I'm not always going to get everything done and I have to be okay with that. I have to let go a little bit. And number three, I've realized that even though I feel like there's always something I'm supposed to be doing with the kids, that it's important that we fit in those fun things, that even if there isn't a lot of time in the day and I feel the stress of having to do those other things, I have to let go and take them to the park or take them to go do something fun, because there has to be balance in life. You have to enjoy the time that you have because it goes by way too fast. So we just wanted to give you a little window into some of our after school routines and show you some of the fun that we have.
Okay guys, so we're gonna get the kids some dinner and put them to bed. But before we go, if you have not yet, please subscribe. Hey, share it with a friend. We love your comments. Keep those comments coming. Turn on that little notification bell so you know when we're putting up videos.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys.
Miss A was doing a hamstring.